Tomorrow is my YouTube live 3 p.m. Tomorrow is Saturday, so remember guys, I do my YouTube live every Saturday by 3 p.m. Don't forget to join me guys tomorrow. We have a lot to talk about. Yes, we have a lot to talk about. And also, let's take a vote. If you drop in the comment section any topic you want me to talk about, and I will definitely add it to the many topics I will be talking about in the YouTube live tomorrow. So let's make it a date. Don't forget. Hi guys, oh my god, that was so weird and awkward. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah and this is Frankly Speaking with Glory. Before I go into today's episode, I just want to use this opportunity to say a huge thank you to all of you. You guys are simply amazing, like simply amazing. I want to thank all of you for trusting me enough to opening up and sharing with me a lot about yourselves. You know, the last 2 non-baby Nigeria videos I posted was really amazing. I was really surprised as to how much you people were able to open up with me, especially in the insecurities video. You opened up so well and shared with me your deep secrets, you know. And then the other one I posted a message or a video to my 20-something-year-old self. A lot of you actually offered me an arm of friendship. A lot of you offered me yourselves, and one of you even went as far as sending me an email. So Lexington Raymond, it was really amazeballs talking to you yesterday. It was super interesting. Like, I had a long ass conversation with this guy, and he's just an amazing human being, and it makes me so happy that the people on my channel are reasonable people. They are simply intelligent people. They are simply gentlemen, gentle women. Like, guys, I am so blessed. Thank you guys so much. Ngozi Ubani, you sent me like 2 long ass posts. Like, I was reading your comments and I was just touched. I was deeply touched. And you mentioned that send me a DM. I think I replied to your comments asking how do I send you a DM. So Ngozi Ubani, I'm still amazed that you're actually 55 years old, and I think I put that comment there like, oh my god, I'm so flipping going ballistic. How did I get so honored to have big people? Because you guys are big. You guys are big. You're a small girl and you guys are so big. You are big people on my channel, you know, watching me and commenting. You guys keep sending lots of love, hugs. A lot of you applied to be my friends yesterday. Like, guys, thank you so much. I am not a perfect human. I'm not a perfect human, and this is just me evolving as a girl to a woman. I am not a woman, even if I look like a baby. So you guys don't allow this face to deceive you. But guys, honestly, this is like 2 minutes I've been using to say thank you. But seriously guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do not take it for granted. You guys are the reason why FSWG is still should I say standing. Yeah, it's a joint effort from me and from you guys, so thank you guys so much. That said, a lot of you also commented in yesterday's video asking me why I was depressed, as at the time I finished NYSC. You people were asking me what happened. A lot of you wanted to know the gist. So today's video is to give you guys the juicy details, and also it's also another form of advice for those of you who are still in secondary school, high school, in universities. This advice is very important for you. And another reason why I'm giving this advice is because it happens to me. It did not happen to someone else, so I feel like I'm in a much more better position to actually share with you guys. When I come to this channel, I don't tell you guys what did not happen to me or what I cannot do. I try to give you guys relatable experiences from me, because I know it's going to be of help to you. Now guys, I started my NYC in 2015 in the north of Nigeria, and I was so favored. I won't say lucky, because as at that time I was posted to Adamawa State. I tried all my possible best to reverse my posting to Abuja or Lagos, and I was so lucky to meet somebody who is the controller general, who is a colonel in the Nigerian military. But I feel like God had a reason for not allowing that posting to work, because this man was simply sending people's names and people were getting reposted to Abuja, Aso Villa, Aso Rock, you know. So in my head, oh my god, I'm going to get that opportunity. This colonel is actually a pastor in my church as I then. So I sent him my name, sent him all my details, and at the end of the day, it did not work. For some reason, he said that he forgot, you know, and it just didn't work out. Sorry guys, my neighbor came knocking on my window, so I have to pause this video sharp. I know you can hear her name. I'm sorry, I cannot edit that her voice out of this video, so just bear with me. So like I was saying guys, my posting did not work, and I had to just resign to fate, you know, because at that point in time I just believed that God had a reason for me going to Adamawa State to serve. So at my NYSC camp, I was very popular. In fact, I was the program director of OBS. OBS is the broadcasting segment of the 3 weeks orientation camp, and because I had a background in radio presenting and broadcasting, they made me the programs director. So I single-handedly created 11 programs, and aside that, I was anchoring the news segment. I was anchoring a lot. I gave all the NYSC people the structures on how the program should be, and guys, I was a don, to the point that the camp master, I can't remember his name and the name they called those people, but the camp master recognized me when we are having our morning camp routine. You even mention my name. I was so popular, guys. Even after NYSC, when people see me anywhere that knew me back then, they say OBS mama, OBS mama. So if you're watching this video right now and you served in Adamawa State, we did our orientation camp at Taraba for 3 weeks. If you remember me, hey, what's up? OBS mama is saying hi. So guys, don't mind me, I have to start this story from this beginning, so that you guys can understand why I was depressed at that time. So the 3 weeks orientation camp, it gave me a lot of platform, it gave me a lot of exposure. I was popular. So at that point in time, guys, if I was gonna probably start up a YouTube channel, guys, I don't get crowd, I don't get over at least 5,000 subscribers already, because everybody in the camp, they were a fan of me. I used to even do love shout outs. I even created a program called Love Lounge, girls gist, chicks chat, dudes did, like dudes deal, a lot of programs like that. Now after the orientation camp for 3 weeks, I was posted to American University of Nigeria. That's Atiku's university. Hey guys, this university is one of the biggest, one of the most standard, and one of the most expensive university in Nigeria. It's one of the it's one of the 7 American universities in the world. Anybody that knows that university knows what I'm talking about, so just go ahead and Google it. I won't waste time giving you details about the university, what they do and all of that, but the university is huge. It has a huge and strong and solid reputation. So I got into the university. I was lucky enough to be working as a teaching assistant to the dean of the School of Arts and Science, which is quite a huge deal. I did a lot, you know, and then we're working on a project called TELA. It means technology enhanced learning for all project. Now the project was meant for it was geared and engineered to eradicate illiteracy by 50% in Adamawa State, or in northeast Nigeria. Remember, that was a time when Boko Haram was still strong, you know. So all these juicy details I'm giving to you guys, I was scared though, because once in a while you will hear bomb exploding somewhere, boah, you will hear bomb exploding in Jamaica market, you know. So it wasn't so secure, but I still felt really driven and purpose driven to just do what I wanted to do. So in the university, I made a lot of friends. I made a strong impression of my presence. Everybody knew, even the president knew that there was a copper that was working back to back. I did a lot. I was programs director for students who were recording literacy and numeracy programs. I was creating content, guys. Creating content is my life. Content creation is key in my life, you know. So I was doing a whole lot, and guys, all these things I'm talking about, I was so busy. Guys, nobody busy past me. Now where I made a mistake was that during my NYSC, a lot of people, I didn't make friends, because this is how my life is. I shared with you guys yesterday how I grew up, you know. My parents taught me that too many friends are not really necessary, you know. So even at NYSC, everybody on the camp was my friend. I mean literally everybody, because people just liked me naturally. Everybody liked me, but I did not have like one friend. That was a problem. And I did not recognize it as a problem back then. For me, oh, the world is my friend. The friend is I am a friend to the world, But there was not one person. So as at that time, people were coming to orientation camp to teach us how to take some professional courses, management courses, PRO courses, so many professional courses. And the best thing about NYSC is they recognize that you are a copper and you just came out, you don't have money. So what they do is all these professional courses, like even all these HSE courses, health and safety courses, that when you go to standard universities or institutions, they charge you hundreds and millions of thousands of naira or dollars to pay for it. As a copper, they will give you at an extremely ridiculously subsidized rate. If you are a copper here and you have served, you can attest to this fact. This is a fact, right? So all those major courses, they were giving it to coppers for the sum of 18,000, 20,000. And then it was later on I discovered that my in-law actually did one of those courses for 400,000 naira at University of Port Harcourt or River State Teaching University or whatever. Guys, all my colleagues, plenty people in my room, they were running to take these courses, and these courses were like 2 weeks courses, 3 weeks courses. Guys, I was so freaking busy, I did not take any single course. Now during my during my service in that American University of Nigeria, I was there for like 10 months. I was working back to back. Guys, I was so busy. I was busier than even the actual workers in that office. What were we doing? We're going to eradicate illiteracy from the northeast Nigeria, and aside that, how were we going to do that? We're creating literary and numeracy skills, and we're doing that teaching via radio production. So guys, I was creating scripts, I was writing scripts, I was supervising the students that were taking the course on how to write scripts. I was creating stories. Guys, I was doing, like, if you see my CV, guys, 2 pages of my CV contains all I was doing during that period. And I was so busy to the point that Christmas came, I didn't go home for Christmas. Easter came, I didn't go home for Easter. My parents did not see me for literally that period. I was so busy, guys. Like, I can't emphasize enough how busy I was. So I was busy to the point that I did not take care of myself. I was constantly sick. I wasn't taking care of myself in the terms of preparing myself. Guys, that period, a lot of coppers, when we have our normal monthly like we go to sign attendance, guys, I can't remember these things. When we go to sign attendance at our LI, local government secretariat, you will see coppers, they will be talking about job opportunities. Oh, somebody even got a job with the Nigerian Navy there, and they were paying this person 40,000 per month as a copper. So when the person finishes the NYSC, they were going to retain the person. A lot of coppers were getting opportunities, and the people I was working with, the dean was promising me that, don't worry, we'll have like staff meeting with all the foreign lecturers. He will promise me that, oh, Glory is not going anywhere, we're going to retain Glory, we are going to keep her as one of us, blah blah blah. And guys, I was so confident that my future was secured, because the university was paying staff well. They were paying coppers well. As a copper, I was getting good money, But guys, what I did not know was that I was doomed. Like, guys, I was doomed. I did not see it coming. If somebody told me that, Glory, you're going to be doomed, I would prepare myself and jackpot, but I did not know. So to cut a long story short, after my NYSC, I wasn't retained. That was where I saw my world crumbling right in front of me. And Yola is so hot, so I tried all my best, I tried everything. I was not retained. I was so upset. I went to that man, the dean, and I asked him, sir, you promised me that I was going to be retained. And he said, I'm sorry, there's no job opportunity. I don't know what I can do. There was a job opportunity. And guys, lo and behold, there's this copper girl that we almost were like friends, because my office was like on the 2nd floor, our office was on the 1st floor. So we're sort of like friends, but we're not like friends. We were not really talking like that. So it was one day this girl just told me, before we were passing out, she now told me that, Alpha, sure, they go the way where they work for these people. Sure, they go, because I used to come to the office 7:45 a.m., 7 a.m., and I used to go home 1 a.m., 12 midnight, because I was working in the radio studio. Hey God, guys, this girl was, I hope you are not going. Me, I'm not going. No, I applied for a job and I got the job. Guys, guess what? The girl that is executive assistant in the dean's office, she got pregnant and got like 1 year maternity leave or something. So they were looking for an executive assistant. So the copper upstairs, she got intel and she applied for the job and she got the job. So guys, this is me that has slaved all my 1 year of service in that office, and I did not even know that there was going to be an opening, there was going to be a position. And then somebody upstairs that was so laid back, like chick was resuming work 9 a.m. and going home by 3 p.m, 4 p.m. My babe conveniently, comfortably got the job. And guess how much was her salary? I think it was about 160k or 180k for a starter. Guys, that was where my depression started. I packed all my load, packed all my properties. I was depressed. I was literally crying in Yola every night. I felt like my life was finished. You know, and then when I got back to Lagos, I was suicidal. I almost killed myself because I felt like, God, I was in NYSC in Yola. I did not get any single certificate. I did not achieve any single thing. Then why did I go for NYSC? I did not make friends. I did not grow my network. Guys, from my camp, people were proposing to each other getting married. I'm not saying marriage was my problem back then, but people were proposing to each other. Even till early this year, I saw one of the popular guys during my NYC. As the guy is into real estate now and he's looking fresh. And I was asking him like, hey, how is our colleagues now? I say, we still hook up. Some of them have gone abroad for their masters and they stayed there afterwards, got married. Some of them were still dating. I'm like, hey, my father, what did I do to myself? So guys, all this long story, to cut it short, this is the same thing I'm telling you guys about being adventurous, being open, being able to network more, make more friends, make new friends. Don't allow my story be your story, guys. It's not good. Like, this is the point where I'm picking my life back together, and thank God I'm in a much more better place. But if I had prepared myself 2015, 2016 when I was 25 and 26, guys, I would have been like in a much more better place. But it did not happen. I slaved away my time, slaved away all my opportunities, slaved away everything that I stood for, and then at the end of the day, I finished off with nothing. Even the most laziest copper back then, currently, some of them are even still at that university they are working. So basically, guys, that was the reason why I was depressed. And the moral of this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory is, if you are an aspiring copper, I'm sorry for using the word aspiring, but if you're going to be going for NYSC very soon, whatever it's going to be, guys, do not slave away at your PPA, at your place of primary assignment. Take care of yourself. Make sure you take all those courses that people, in fact, guys, the advice is take all the courses, because the truth is, the way this bloody country is, you don't know. Sometimes it is not what you studied in school that is going to put food on your table. So the best bet for you is, when you are at NYSC camp, you see all those people bringing professional courses. Guys, take all the courses, collect all the certificates, because one way or the other, if you take 5 courses, when you come out of NYSC camp or come out of service, one of those certificates or 2 or all of them is going to help you get a job one way or the other. Because I didn't get any of the certificates, I did not have any contact, I wasn't networking, I didn't have anybody. I was jobless for 9 months after NYSC, and I was depressed, I was frustrated, I was suicidal, I almost killed myself. There was a night I carried knife to my bed, put it under my pillow. Not even a bed, I didn't have a bed, I was sleeping on the floor in my parents' house. So I almost killed myself because I was depressed. Guys, depression is real. Depression is real. Depression will paint death as the best way out. It will paint killing yourself, suicide, as the best way out. So please avoid allowing yourself to get to that point. That is my story. It is not all of my story, it's just one of my many stories. As time goes on this channel, guys, you will get to learn more about my life, my story, and more. And I hope that I will also get to learn more about you guys on here. That's it for this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory, guys. This video is about 19 minutes now. I don't want this video to be much more lengthier than this, but I just thought I should share that part of my life with you guys, for those of you that were curious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't hold back from dropping your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. There's no baby Nigeria reunion today. Let me rest, let me breathe. Like, I'm tired, I need to rest. But definitely, guys, have an amazing day, guys. Bye.